The earth trembles, mountains crumble, and oceans roar, revealing the profound connection between the Quran's verses and the earth-shattering reality of earthquakes. Earthquakes, with their capacity to reshape landscapes and shatter civilizations, are depicted in the Quran as signs of immense power and significance, urging us to seek deeper meaning in these events. The Quran describes the Last Hour Quake as a cataclysmic event that will surpass all previous tremors, symbolizing the end of an era and the closing of a chapter in the grand narrative of creation. On the Day of Judgment, the final earthquake will shake the universe, revealing the deeds of humanity and underscoring the interconnectedness between the physical and spiritual realms. The Quran portrays earthquakes as manifestations of divine displeasure, serving as potent reminders of the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness and the need for introspection and repentance. Modern science explains earthquakes through the movement of tectonic plates, which engage in a relentless dance that shapes our planet's surface and triggers seismic events. Earthquakes vary in depth, magnitude, and fault movement, with shallow, intermediate, and deep-seated quakes each presenting unique challenges and impacts. Seismic waves generated by the sudden release of energy during an earthquake propagate through the Earth's interior and surface, carrying vital information about the event's characteristics. Section 4. Measuring the Earth's tremors, magnitude, and intensity. The Earth experiences a staggering number of earthquakes every year, ranging from barely perceptible tremors to catastrophic events. Scientists measure both the energy released by an earthquake and the effects it produces. The most widely known measure is its magnitude, a quantitative measure of the energy released. The Richter scale, developed in the 1930s by Charles Richter, was one of the first magnitude scales. Each whole number increase on the scale represents a tenfold increase in wave amplitude. Seismologists now use moment magnitude, considering fault rupture area, slip, and rock rigidity. Intensity scales assess the effects on the Earth's surface and human structures. Intensity is a qualitative measure based on observed effects like ground shaking and damage. Section 5. From prediction to preparedness. The ongoing quest to understand earthquakes. Earthquakes, with their sudden onset and potential for widespread devastation, have long been a source of both fascination and fear for humanity. Despite advances, predicting the precise time, location, and magnitude of earthquakes remains elusive. The Earth's crust is complex, and the processes leading to earthquakes are not fully understood. Scientists have made strides in identifying earthquake-prone areas and developing early warning systems. By studying historical patterns and deploying sensitive instruments, high-risk areas can be identified. Early warning systems detect initial P waves, providing crucial seconds of advance notice. These seconds allow for protective actions, reducing casualties and minimizing damage. The quest to understand and mitigate earthquakes requires collaboration among scientists, engineers, and the public. When we examine the scientific and Quranic perspectives on earthquakes, we encounter a fascinating convergence. Science, through meticulous observation and analysis, unveils the physical mechanisms behind these tremors. We learn about tectonic plates grinding against each other, accumulating stress along fault lines, and ultimately releasing that pent-up energy as seismic waves. This intricate dance of the Earth's crust, a symphony of forces operating over millions of years, shapes our planet's very form. The Quran, on the other hand, provides a spiritual context for these events, framing them within a larger narrative of creation, divine purpose, and human accountability. Earthquakes in this context are not merely random occurrences but signs of a higher power at work. They are reminders of our place within a grand cosmic order, subject to the laws and decrees of the Creator. This convergence of perspectives does not diminish the importance of either science or faith. Instead, it enriches our understanding by acknowledging the multifaceted nature of reality. Science provides the tools to comprehend the how of earthquakes, while the Quran offers insights into the why, reminding us that even in the midst of seemingly chaotic natural events, there is an underlying order and purpose. The scientific study of earthquakes allows us to develop technologies and strategies to mitigate their impact. We can identify earthquake-prone areas, design buildings that can withstand seismic forces, and establish early warning systems to provide precious seconds for people to seek safety. These advancements are a testament to human ingenuity and our capacity to harness knowledge for the betterment of humanity. While science marvels at plate tectonics and seismic waves, the Quran encourages us to contemplate their spiritual significance. Earthquakes are imbued with divine purpose, reminding us of God's power. They jolt us out of complacency, shattering the illusion of control. In the aftermath, communities come together, offering support and rebuilding. One of the most striking aspects of earthquakes is their inherent unpredictability. Despite advances in seismology, accurately forecasting the time, location, and magnitude of these events remains a significant challenge. This unpredictability, while a source of anxiety for many, also serves as a profound reminder of the limits of human knowledge and control. We may develop sophisticated technologies to study the Earth's movements, analyze historical data, and identify areas at risk. However, the Earth's subsurface is a complex and dynamic environment, and the processes that lead to earthquakes are still not fully understood. This inherent uncertainty compels us to acknowledge the existence of forces beyond our comprehension, forces that operate according to a divine plan that may not always align with our limited understanding. This realization should not lead us to despair or fatalism. Instead, it should inspire a sense of humility and awe in the face of the unknown. It should also motivate us to focus on what we can control, our preparedness, our resilience, and our compassion for those affected by such events. The Quran emphasizes that while we may not be able to prevent natural disasters, we are not powerless in the face of them. We are encouraged to take practical steps to mitigate risks, such as constructing earthquake-resistant buildings, developing early warning systems, and educating communities on how to respond to such events. The integration of scientific and Quranic perspectives on earthquakes highlights a fundamental principle emphasized in Islam. The pursuit of knowledge is a sacred duty. Muslims are encouraged to seek knowledge from all available sources, to study the natural world, and to use their intellect to understand the universe and our place within it. Scientific inquiry in this context is not seen as contradictory to faith, but rather as a means of deepening our appreciation for the wonders of creation. By studying the intricate mechanisms of earthquakes, the propagation of seismic waves, and the Earth's dynamic structure, we gain a deeper understanding of the power and complexity of the forces that shape our planet. However, the Quran also cautions us against relying solely on our intellect. True knowledge, in the Islamic worldview, encompasses both the physical and the spiritual realms. It involves recognizing the limitations of human understanding and seeking guidance from a higher power. The Quran, as a source of divine revelation, provides ethical and moral frameworks for navigating the complexities of life, including our response to natural disasters. The study of earthquakes, therefore, becomes not just a scientific endeavor, but also a spiritual exercise. It invites us to marvel at the power of creation, to ponder our place within the grand scheme of things, and to cultivate a sense of humility and awe in the face of the unknown. It reminds us that while we may strive to understand the world around us, there will always be mysteries that elude our grasp, secrets whispered by the earth, the wind, and the stars. The Earth's history is punctuated by moments of seismic upheaval, reshaping itself. These earthquakes remind us of the immense forces that shape our world and the precariousness of human civilization. The Great Hanshan earthquake of 1995 exposed the vulnerability of advanced societies. In 2004, a 9.1 magnitude quake in Sumatra triggered a catastrophic tsunami. These events remind us of the forces that shape our world. The Quran frames natural disasters as trials designed to test humanity's faith and resilience. These moments offer opportunities for spiritual growth, prompting us to deepen our connection with the divine. Muslims believe these challenges refine us and draw us closer to our Creator. Just as a sword is tempered in fire, our spirits are tested to reveal their true metal. Earthquakes test our patience, compassion, and faith. In adversity, the human spirit shines brightest, with acts of courage and selflessness. These acts remind us of the inherent goodness within humanity and the strength in unity. From devastation to renewal, finding hope in the rubble. As the dust settles and the initial shock subsides, a long journey of recovery begins. Amidst the rubble, the human spirit's resilience shines through. The Quran offers solace and guidance, reminding us of God's grace. This message of hope is a call to action, to participate in healing and restoration. Rebuilding is both a physical and spiritual act, drawing strength from shared faith. The scars of an earthquake can become symbols of resilience and hope. The Earth's tremors, our spiritual awakening. As the ground beneath our feet trembles, it's as if the Earth itself is trying to convey a message that reverberates far beyond the physical realm and into the depths of our souls. They are not merely random acts of nature, but intricate threads woven into the grand tapestry of creation. Each earthquake becomes an opportunity for introspection, a moment to reflect on our place within the grand scheme of things. The Earth, through its tremors and quakes, speaks to us in a language that transcends cultural and linguistic barriers. It is a language of awe and humility, of vulnerability and resilience, of destruction and renewal. It reminds us of our interconnectedness, urging us to re-examine our priorities and reconnect with the divine spark within us all. Section 2. Between Faith and Fault Lines, a Tapestry of Understanding. The convergence of scientific and Quranic perspectives on earthquakes reveals a profound tapestry of understanding, where faith and reason intertwine to illuminate the complexities of our world. Science, with its meticulous observations and analytical tools, provides us with a deeper appreciation for the intricate mechanisms that drive these seismic events. We marvel at the dance of tectonic plates, the propagation of seismic waves, and the awe-inspiring power of the Earth's interior. The Quran, on the other hand, offers a spiritual framework for comprehending these events, reminding us that the physical world is but a reflection of a higher order. Earthquakes, in this context, become more than just geological phenomena. They are imbued with divine purpose, serving as reminders of God's power, mercy, and justice. They are signs meant to awaken us from our slumber of heedlessness, prompting us to turn towards our Creator with humility and awe. This integration of perspectives does not negate the importance of either science or faith, but rather enriches our understanding of the world around us. Science provides the tools to comprehend the how of earthquakes, while faith illuminates the why, reminding us that even in the midst of seemingly chaotic natural events, there is an underlying order and purpose. The pursuit of knowledge, both scientific and spiritual, is a journey of discovery, a lifelong endeavor that leads us closer to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe we inhabit. It is a journey that requires both intellect and intuition, reason and revelation, observation and contemplation. Section 3. In the Shadow of Mountains, Living with Awe and Awareness. As we stand in the shadow of mountains, humbled by the Earth's immense power, we are reminded of the importance of living with both awe and awareness. Awe at the majesty of creation, the intricate interplay of forces that shape our planet, and the delicate balance that sustains life as we know it. Awareness of our place within this grand scheme, our responsibility to care for the Earth and for one another, and the importance of preparing for the inevitable challenges that lie ahead. The lessons learned from earthquakes extend far beyond the realm of geology and seismology. They teach us about the impermanence of material possessions, the interconnectedness of all living things, and the importance of building resilient communities founded on compassion, cooperation, and a shared sense of purpose. In the face of such powerful natural forces, we are reminded of the fragility of human life and the importance of cherishing each moment. We are called to live with greater intention, to nurture our relationships, to pursue meaningful endeavors, and to make a positive impact on the world around us. The Earth, through its tremors and quakes, whispers ancient wisdom, urging us to listen, to learn, and to live in harmony with the rhythms of nature. It is a wisdom that calls us to embrace both our vulnerability and our resilience, to find strength in unity, and to face the future with courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the human spirit's capacity for growth and renewal.